Good morning, team. My name is Elena Boland of Wholesale Mortgage Services in Nevada. I'm honored to be here today to talk to you about sales this week, growing your team, and using your tech stack, and also how to just get to work every day. I think making the decision to work every day is an important thing that all of us need to dive into daily. And it's tough sometimes to do because we can feel motivated and burned out. And I know burnout can be a serious problem not only for broker owners, but for loan officers as well. I am the broker owner for Wholesale Mortgage Services, but I like to make sure that that's clear um, in terms of, what does that title mean? Because being a broker owner does not mean that I have manicured fingernails and leisurely days. I make sure that I am in the weeds of my business every day. Um, I'm an entrepreneur and I take that very seriously. And the management styles and strategies and support that I provide can sometimes be considered unconventional. There are some soft days and there's some harsh days. And if you think about yourself, some days you feel like you need a hug, and some days you feel like you need a kick in the pants. And I want to help today to provide both of those things. So when I talk about today, I talk about every work day that you give yourself, because every work day that you take away from your family is their time and it's vital time. So I don't want you to waste that time. So talking about time management, I just want to throw it out there. I listened to Peter Galvez sales rally and it was amazing. He was talking about the 32 15-minute blocks a day. And if you don't use a planner or some kind of time blocking tool, it's definitely something that you want to get your hands on. That's something that I'm a big nerd about. A lot of people have their tech nerds or numbers nerds. I'm a planner nerd. I love it. It excites me. And you have to try to bring something into your business that excites you. So if you can get excited about time blocking, that's right. Scheduling is a big part of my day. I think it's important every week for us to plan our week. Sundays are a very important day for me, to just take 1 hour of my time and schedule out that next week. And if you can do that for yourself, you'll find greater success in that coming week. Just knowing that you don't have any um, unexpected things that you forgot about. It's just as simple as that. The kid's dentist appointment, a client appointment, a realtor phone call, every single thing that I'm supposed to do, I hand write down. And I know that seems a little stone agey, but it helps me remember it if I write it down. And then I have a team member who types it into our digital uh, team calendar for me so the whole team can see and have access to that. So if you have a team, that's definitely something that I recommend. So they're not um, intruding on valuable time where you're spending minutes calling clients and helping bring money into that team and helping keep them employed. Um, so today I want to remove some of the feelings and emotions from the equation when I talk about, needing the kick in the pants and sometimes needing the hug. And I just want you to do one thing today. If you can do one thing, I just want you to decide to work today, not just show up physically, but I want you to put in the hours today. And I want you to do that the entire day. Just think about that for a second. You left your family, you got out of bed, you came into the office, even if you work at home, you stepped away, you inserted yourself into your business, work the entire day. Commit yourself to the entire day and do that every day. And the more days that you do that, the more days that you will succeed. The more days that you plan on doing that, the more you will succeed. It's vital to keep producing and lead by example. If you have a team, that's what you have to do. You have to show them how it's done. You have to stay in your business. If you think that you can sit back and have a team that does everything for you and step away, um, that's going to be something that they tend to want to lean towards as well. So I'm a big believer in keeping your hands dirty. I think you need to know your stuff. And if you're not in the weeds with your team every day, how are you going to know your stuff? How are you going to help answer questions for them? So should you be doing payroll? No. Pay someone else to do that. Should you be answering phones? No. I love answering phones. It's like a squirrel for me. I'll run up to the receptionist desk. Hello, Wholesale Mortgage. And it feels great for me because I know how to answer every single question that comes in. I feel important, but it's not about me. It's about my team. And am I best serving my team if I'm answering the phones every day? Nope. So I have to step away from it. There's a lot of things that you can delegate and you can hire for. Should I be sending out a needs list to client? No, you can hire someone to do that. You can absolutely train someone to look at a 1003 and know what documents they need. There's an important thing that I want you to think about today. And, a to-do list and a planner are a big part of my business. But something new that we have implemented is a not to-do list. So think about that for a second. A not to-do list. What are the things that you should not be doing? Make a list of those things. Here we go again with, different strategies, but get out a whiteboard. I know it's old school, but it puts in front of your face. And if you have a whiteboard in your face with a list of things that you're not supposed to do every day, every time you go to do them, it's like slapping yourself on the hand, and it's going to work. Another thing that you want to, take into that line is, okay, what should I be doing then? You should be originating. If you're a loan officer, you should only be originating. And that means sometimes that entails things that are hard, but you're paid to do those things, and you should know your stuff. You should be originating. You should be calculating difficult income. Know your Schedule C income, 1065, 1120s, K1s. Know it, perfect it, improve it, grow every single day. Can you educate a room of realtors? Can you spend some time with them and educate them? If you can't yet, figure that out, grow that. Reach out to your AIME community, and someone in the group will help you. There are many, many resources that we are so lucky to have and be a part of. Can you calculate residual income on a VA loan? No, not yet. The answer is not yet. Put that on your list of things that you need to work on and get to work. How can you do that? It seems like sometimes those things can be daunting, they can be overwhelming. But the value is all in the relationships, not only in the relationships that you create with your realtors, not only in the relationships that you create with your clients, but you need to keep those active relationships in the AIME community. It's vital. It is why I am where I am today, as a successful loan officer and as a business owner. And I want you to think about that, because if you think about your why do I come to work every day, right? And I know that that's kind of getting cheesy and talked about a lot. Find your why, but it's real, it's factual. If you think about why you come to work every day, it's going to help you apply yourself in a better way. I want you to just imagine for a second the person that you go to work for every day. Is it you? Who relies on you the most? If the person that relies on you the most watched you throughout your workday, would they be proud of you? If my children that I spend 8, 12, 14, 16, sometimes 18 hours a day away from saw that I sat on YouTube for 2 hours, would that make sense to them? Would I make them proud? I don't think so. So I think it's important more than ever to apply yourself in a vital way. It's no different if you waste 2 hours of time at work than sitting at a bar. Don't be that guy. If you go to work, get to work. If you go to work, then spend your time making them proud. If you're making them proud and you're working hard and you're applying yourself, you are improving their life. You're improving the life of your family. You're making it possible for your children to go to college. You're making it possible for your spouse to have a home. You're making it possible to grow your business in a way that's going to set you up for your life. So make sure you every day decide, come to work all day long. Don't mess around. You need to empower yourself to be fulfilled. We're so lucky being a broker, being a loan officer right now, it's an opportunity. And I truly believe that if you don't grab this opportunity with vigor and relentless grit, then you need to get out. It does not get better than this. This is it, guys. So you need to take this opportunity and grow your team. If you aren't trying to win right now, someone is going to displace you. We're in the business of displacement, showing why we are better. Why would a realtor talk to you instead of the bank loan officer that they've been using for 10, 15 years? If you think about it, it's all a business of displacement. So um, that just that causes you and forces you to look within. Why are we better? Why are brokers better? Why are you better? I'm not a pariah. I'm not the best loan officer that there is. Absolutely not. I know that I can grow every day, and I make sure to spend my time doing so. I'm just willing to outwork all my competitors, the people that I'm going to displace to make sure that I win. I'll close a loan with zero comp to make sure that my client wins to keep my promise. That's a win. I will make sure my team has the best place to work to make sure that we win. I will set wild goals to make sure as many families in my community are touched by me and my team to make sure that my clients win, to make sure that my community wins. That's how you make yourself better. And it's all every day about thinking, how can I grow? How can I make myself better? Another way to do that is to think about your tech stack just for a moment. Um, a lot of us get real excited about these new tools that we have. And again, it's such a great time to be a broker. We're so lucky. You get to have access to all these tools. And I hate to constantly reflect on the past, but before AIME was here, the tech stack for brokers was pretty puny. My website used to look like a newspaper. Seriously, it was awful. Um, and I didn't want to spend my hours on creating a website. And in my mind, I thought that I had to do all of it. Um, and I was taught better. I was taught to be better. I was taught to be different. And it's really important to not talk constantly about your tech stack when you don't know it. I had signed up for MBS Highway for about 12 months, and I didn't take the time to learn it. And I tried to use some of the tools, and it cost me a loan because I look silly. So it's really important if you're going to be a leader and if you're going to be a loan officer and lead your clients and lead your team, take the time to get in there and learn the tools that you are going to purchase. There's so many great ones out there. MBS Highway just happens to be my favorite now. It cost me a loan, and I said, oh, no. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to learn this thing. And now I can't tell you how many loans that it has helped me nail down. It does not bring loans in the door for me, but every conversation that I have is an opportunity. And I want to make every conversation better than the last one. I want to be better and better and better every single day. So I make sure that I spend time. I literally have 1 hour per day to spend on learning my tech stack and improving my skills. And there's more that you can look at and learn from than MBS Highway. Tom Mancuso just helped us see the light with Loom and using a short video to help borrowers review the LE and walk them through it with an active screen. I have my setup team learning that, and I'm learning that with them actively so that we can see an improvement in the percentages of borrowers that actually sign their LE versus apply. I could go on and on about those things, but again, it's just taking the time to pencil in minutes to work on your business, not in your business. So think about that again, work on your business, not in your business. And what does that mean? Working in your business is taking client calls, solving problems, calculating income, originating files. Working on your business is taking time to learn your tech stack, to improve your skills. Take classes that might teach you how to learn how to calculate residual income. I want to leave you with a couple of things today. I want to leave you with 3 items to consider. 3 action items for today. Just 3, make them short, make them easy. Get out a piece of paper or your whiteboard. Make your what not to do list. Make your challenge list. What are the things that you have challenges with that you know you need to get better at? Is it calculating Schedule C? Is it that residual income for VA loans? And then the third thing is to decide, make your decision and work every single day, the whole day. Show up. I want to thank AIME for not just having me today, but literally for my business, I have to thank AIME for my business. I, for 10 years, was a 3 to 5 man shop, and now we have about 30 people. Our business has quadrupled, but not just frantically. It has quadrupled in a systematic way that I have 100% and only to thank for AIME. The tools that were provided and the community that were provided are second to none. We have a better opportunity than corporate loan officers working at Wells Fargo. And think about how much money Wells Fargo has. We're up against big banks, big money. But when we come together collaboratively and we work with AIME and we support AIME, AIME can help us grow. And I want you to think about growing. And I want you to think about those 3 things today. And I want to thank you for listening today. And I want you to please tune in next week and be ready for the famous Brendan McKay. And I'm talking the famous Brendan McKay. He's going to get mad at me for saying that, but he's amazing. His organizational skills are second to none. He knows his stuff. He can originate loans. And I suggest that you listen to him next week. Thanks for listening.